afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Black Advisory, for this great opportunity. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. My name is Adibola Adefuyi. I am a child development and mental health practitioner. In 2021, I won award I won the Premier's Award in Ontario, and it's because of the work that I do in my community, and that work is what has brought me here today. I am the founder of the Afro Women and Youth Foundation. I'm unable to move to the next page of my screen for some reason. Can everyone see my screen?
We can see your screen now. I see like on the bottom left of your screen, there are like some arrows. If you can try clicking those, see if it works. So on the bottom left.
Yeah. So okay. I've been able to move now. Thank you. So Afro Women and Youth Foundation is a registered non-for-profit organization providing leadership empowerment programs to Black women and youth in Toronto and Sudbury, Ontario. We started the Afro Women and Youth Foundation because of Joanna, who immigrated to Canada in 2016. And in 2016, she was the only Black girl in class. And friends and people in class said she couldn't play with them. So at recess, she would take jump rope to school. She was always very sad about the fact that she didn't have any friends in school. Joanna is my daughter. And as a mom, I was worried that was happening in Toronto in 2016. And I thought that a lot more work needed to be done around anti-Black racism. I went to school to speak to people I could speak to, and I didn't get any help. So I continued to support my daughter. I provided mental health support. I continued to encourage her. I taught her how to self-advocate, and she was able to build leadership skills. After 2 years, Joanna got the award for the most confident child in grade 5. And by the time she got to grade 8, she won the Principal's Award for outstanding leadership and inclusion. This is Joanna in the photo. She's now a peer educator, and she supports in our programs in the community. The goal of Afro Women and Youth Foundation is to be able to support other young Black youth like Joanna who come to Canada and are struggling with any form of discrimination, to help them build their confidence and leadership skills. The problem we have identified is the fact that a lot of Black young people experience anti-Black racism. According to Statistics Canada, 64% of Black people aged 15 years and older report experiencing at least one form of discrimination in the past 5 years, compared to 16% of non-visible minority population. Our work is strengthened by the ongoing needs assessment that we do in the Black community, identifying needs of the people that we serve, the challenges they face in schools and in the community. We provide leadership, empowerment, and mentorship programs in Toronto and Sudbury, Ontario. Since we started over 2 years ago, we have reached over 400 women and youth. We have raised $30,000 in grants. We have won community awards because of the work that we do. And our goal is to set up an online self-advocacy and leadership school accessible to all Black youth across Canada by December 31st, 2024. Our unique value proposition is the ongoing mentorship and integration support that we provide to all our service users. They don't just attend our programs one time. We continue to provide support in terms of mentorship and integration into Canadian society. We have a team of well-trained professionals, and on our board, we have child and youth development professionals, racialized educators who have lived experience of the issues that we are dealing with in the community. They're also mental health trained professionals. They're certified leadership coaches. Raliat Owolabi is on the board. Raliat is a research assistant at Toronto Metropolitan University. Josephine Muhaya is a professor in the School of Early Childhood Education at Seneca College. And I'm also a master's student at Toronto Metropolitan University in the Child, Youth, and Care program. So far, we've been supported by different organizations, Seneca Helix, Network for the Advancement of Black Communities at New York University. We're currently, our ongoing program is currently funded by Catherine Donnelly Foundation, and we completed the summer program, which was also funded by the city of Sudbury.
Thank you very much. I presume you all can see my screen. I am sharing my screen. I hope you can see it.
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. My name is Olajumoke Oni, and today I am presenting GMK Accounting. Why GMK Accounting, and why should you invest in GMK Accounting? GMK Accounting is a bookkeeping firm, a unique bookkeeping firm located in Pilot Butte, Saskatchewan, and our focus is providing cash flow bookkeeping for small businesses in Canada. And it is led by myself. I'm a chartered accountant with over 13 years experience working with small businesses and startup. I am also a professional accountant. I have a master's in professional accounting. And our job, like I said, in GMK Accounting is we provide cash flow based bookkeeping to small businesses. And we do that remotely online, and we offer it, it's cloud-based. And our sector, the sector that we focus on, our service sector, small businesses that have a revenue of over 50K and above. And why do we do this? What is the problem? According to Statistics Canada, there's about 1.2 million small businesses currently in Canada. Of those 1.2 million small businesses, 20% of them will fail in their very first year, another 30% in their second year. And that same report said, which is the Canadian analysis on small businesses, it says that most of these businesses, at 29% of them failed because they ran out of cash. So we looked around. If you look at it, there is over 21,000 small businesses, bookkeeping firms targeted at bookkeeping. However, there is no cash flow specialty. And to us, this is a unique offering, a white space for service that helps small businesses monitor their cash flow for long-term survival. You've all heard the saying, cash is king. I presume there are a lot of businesses and you know what cash means to your business. What is our unique offering? Our unique offering is that as a CPA and a professional accountant, I understand what it means to do bookkeeping. However, we provide specialized bookkeeping, and our bookkeeping is targeted at small businesses. We help them monitor and maintain their cash flow. We make sure that they can visualize their information. So with our services, we provide data-driven information. We provide to our clients monthly information which helps them to make improved data-driven decisions and get insight into their spending patterns. In the long term, what we have achieved with our clients is informed decision that helps them with long-term growth and also financial strength. How have we done so far? We started in 2021 of November, and we have proof of growth and market traction. To date, we have 15 active clients on our roll, and we have seen 2 times year-to-year growth in revenues since inception, and we are on track to finish with a revenue of $50,000 this year. Now, what do we want from you? Why invest in GMK Accounting? An investment into GMK Accounting is an investment into Canadian small businesses. Our ask today is $100,000. Why do we need the $100,000? We're looking for $100,000 to scale our operations. We're looking to develop a secured CRM for our clients where they can log in and month-to-month exchange information with us. And we're looking to expand our offering. Right now, we believe that there is over 900,000 small businesses that fit our target market profile. And we are looking to reach out to these small businesses through digital marketing, speaking opportunities at specific organizations and trade shows, and to also create an incentivized client referral system for our clients and cooperate with other boutique accounting firms. We currently have a cooperation and a partnership, a consortium with an accounting firm in Regina and other businesses that we partner with. Our goal is to add on 20 new clients in a year. What does this mean for us? An addition of 20 new clients. Right now, our average client pays us about $5,000 a year. An addition of 20 new clients will mean that we are doubling our revenue by nothing less than $100,000 in a year. over time, we are looking for, and what to be specific about our ask is, we are asking for a loan. So we're looking for a loan of 100,000, and we hope to pay back this loan in 3 years with an approximate interest rate of 3%, and looking to the fact that we are hoping to grow our client by 20 active clients every year. We are very confident that not only are we set to pay back the loan, but we will also remain profitable during the payback period. Now, who are on the team? So there's myself. The team is led by myself, Olajumo Keoni, and like I said, I'm a CPA by trade. I've been a CPA since 2009. I also have a master's in professional accounting, and also on the team is Rachel Ogunkoya. Rachel Ogunkoya is another CPA, and we have Elaine and Cicero, who are our bookkeepers, and all of our bookkeepers have a degree in accounting. So in conclusion, like I said, our goal is to save small businesses. We are projecting that we will be saving over 200 businesses, because remember, like I said to you, 29% of businesses out there, they just stop, they die, no more cash. And we are stopping them from going bust. And in doing that, we are also saving jobs, because you save small businesses, you save jobs. So in conclusion, we're looking to save small businesses, rescue jobs, and increase profitability for GMK Accounting. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rochelle, and I'll be speaking on behalf of Jada and Tosin, who are my business partners. So in 2020, the global Black hair care market was worth $2.5 billion, according to Essence magazine. With approximately 9,000 beauty supply stores across North America, according to the Black-owned Beauty Supply Association, less than 5% were Black-owned. You might be wondering why. Well, historically, we observed that Black women and men do not have the same competitive advantages when entering this industry, which in turn results in a few issues, which I will jump into. Now, through personal experience, primary research identified in a short survey my team and I conducted back in June 2020, and secondary research leveraging data from Statistics Canada and other web sources, we found that there is a lack of diversity in products, especially Black-owned hair care in non-metropolitan areas, lack of knowledge across the board on how to properly and adequately care for Black hair. And third, consumers do not shop at non-Black-owned beauty supply stores out of desirability, but out of necessity. And that notion of necessity is because it's not desirable to shop in places where products designated for people like me are locked up on shelves. It's not desirable to be shadowed around when you're shopping, and it's not desirable to be accused of stealing. Now, our solution is Beauty, Braids, and Beyond. It's an online beauty supply store that is reclaiming the beauty supply industry by prioritizing the use of innovation, education, and community to help our clients address their unique hair, skin, and beauty needs. Our vision is to become a cutting-edge beauty supply retailer that works to actively break the barriers of beauty and standards for women with textured hair worldwide. By making hair education accessible, our clients can make more informed purchases. By ensuring geographic accessibility, we can ensure that low-density areas with low-density Black population areas can access inexpensive and products to our website and have them delivered straight to their doors, and economic accessibility to ensure our prices are competitive to that of our competitors. So presently, we host over 500 products from a variety of beauty brands, including Black-owned, women-owned, and locally owned businesses. We are also proud to have our own line of 9 products. Our platform is one of the highlights when it comes to ensuring our clients make informed purchases. Across our site, clients can reference educational elements like how to use certain products, what benefits they offer, and specifically what ingredients are found in those products and how they work to address their hair care needs. As we continue to develop the business, our goal is to leverage artificial intelligence, augmented reality, learning algorithms, and effective user experience designed to create an inclusive, immersive, and educational platform. So presently, our market share is around 0.11%. And with our target audience, Black women ages 25 to 34 years old, who again make up our main target audience, we have approximately 2,789 customers as the initial initial market entrance into the North American beauty supply industry. And our primary research shows that consumers in this market are recurring. They shop at beauty supply stores in an average of 2 to 3 times per year, spending at least $50 each visit. Now, let's say we have 2,789 customers purchase at least twice from us. Our annual revenue can be over $200,000. Now, our business timeline. Since commencing this journey, we have invested $11,000 as co-founders. We became one of the first rounds of recipients of the base loan, and we have had a total income of approximately $14,000 to date. Now, while our total ask of this business for this business is $50,000, and that's to get our business to a place where it's unthinkable to not shop at Beauty Braids and beyond for your hair care. Today, we're asking for $5,000 to assist us with our marketing efforts, as we recognize that increased marketing will directly correlate to increased revenue. Our plan is to curate professional content for our website and social media to amplify our products and our largest assets at the moment, which are our premium hair care extension line. We also want to hire a consultant to support us with our social media marketing and paid advertisement campaigns. And this is because if we increase our email marketing output from 2 to 7 emails per month, with the standard email marketing conversion rate at 3%, we can expect to double our monthly revenue by turning first-time buyers into recurring customers.
Je m'appelle Claudine Louis. My name is Claudine Louis, and I am the owner of La Petite Academy Child Care Center. Taken from the action plan of official languages 2018 to 2023, they're seeing a decline in the French language outside of Quebec from 4% 2011 to 3% by 2036. However, there will be a slight growth in bilingualism from 17.5% to 18.5% in 2036. Here in Peel, from the interactive maps of early childhood childcare centers and early years programs, there are actually only 4 French daycares in the Peel region, 3 of which are only dedicated for school age, and 1 that starts at the preschool age of about 2.5 years of age. And there's in Peel, 64.3% where English is the first language. Now, speaking with other families, there has been an issue with having to put their children in, or wanting to put their children in French daycare, but having no spaces available. Therefore, resorting to sending their children to English daycares, and by the time they start school, they're behind. And although children learn quickly, there's still that gap. So La Petite Academy is a corporation offering French childcare services to families in the Peel region. Now La Petite Academy offers from the age of 6 weeks to 12 years of age, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So the benefits of that will allow children to attend core French schools. Currently, if you're not speaking French, you cannot attend French school. And there's the French immersion schools that they do random picking. There's no rhyme or reason. You put your name in a hat, and if your child's name is chosen, then they get to go. Well, at least if they go to La Petite Academy, they have that advantage of speaking French at a young age and allowing them to enter the school. And this La Petite Academy will contribute to raise the numbers of bilingualism, 79 children at a time. That's the daycare's capacity. So I'm looking to start in June of 2023. That is because one, I'm currently looking for a place, and the licensing with the Ministry of Education takes about that time for renovations, going back with site visits and fire and safety and all that. So by the year, trying to do my fiscal year of by December, and by December we're looking at a projection of about $46,000. My total need for this project is about $150,000, and that's for renovations and classroom furnishings for the majority. My current contribution is about $15,000, which has been put to office equipment and furniture, purchase of toys and books, classroom furnishings, and a current portion is set for lease. And I'm actually with the real estate agent right now, looking for potential spots. Today, my ask is for $5,000, and that's for the website and marketing. I've contacted Money Saver, which will actually target families of 3 members, a minimum of 3 members, and will send out the flyers according to that requirement. Also towards social media and open house scheduled prior to opening. Thank you, and I appreciate the time that you've taken to listen to my presentation. Merci et au revoir.
Yes, so my name is Djibot Sisse. I'm from Senegal, and my company is Tosuko Clothing. Next slide, please. So we are a small business dedicated to children. So I'm the owner, and I'm an immigrant from Senegal. I'm a nurse and a mompreneur. I have 2 kids. During the COVID, we know that everyone was impacted, but more women and children has gone through some financial and health issues. According to Stat Canada, the self-rated mental health decreased from 68 to 58.1%, and the gap was bigger in women and children. And throughout the world, let's say 47 million additional women and girls went into poverty. For all of those, there was a need to find a solution, a coping strategy to get over it. So talking about myself, the best solution that I found was to create a business, which is Tosuko, that was born in 2021. During COVID, I was on my maternity leave with my second boy. And since my baby was born with breathing issues, and my second boy, the oldest one, was doing homeschooling, I have to extend my maternity leave over the 18 months. I stay at home, but with all that burden, having a cranky baby with health issues, I end up being very depressed. So the only way that I found was to create a business, because I was going through the virtual, let's say YouTube and all those stuff. And I get so much inspiration because I was passionate about sewing, crafting. So I followed my passion and I developed my creativity by opening Tosuko Clothing. So the second reason why we create Tosuko Clothing is to help people. We know that African, Afro-American, and Caribbean have in common African fashion. So we wanted to put those people together and inspire the little generation that is coming to help to love their culture and to wear their culture as well. So in the second part was to empower women of community in Africa and in Canada, how in developing a network. So what we do, we make business with women here in Canada, the stay-at-home mom that are able to sew for us. So they help us like sew blankets for kids, all those stuff, and they have an extra income. In Africa as well, they are our supplier. They supply us for fabrics, and they sew for us as seamstress. So while developing Tosuko Clothing, so we provide them, as I said, a source of extra income, and they can stay at home. Like myself, I was not able to go to work. I have to take care of my kids. I have no income. So through that business, I was able to have an extra income. The same way, we want to inspire and empower other women to have their own business and staying at home, taking care of their house. So our business model is like we have an online store with Shopify. We planning to work with other company, retailer, wholesaler, to have more sales. We have also our store in Africa, so we sell on that marketplace. So what is it? Our products are made in Senegal and we ship it to Canada, but there are others that are made in place. Let's say we have custom orders that need to be done right now, so we can do them here. So I can sew as well, and I'm trying to be more professional, more trained in order to satisfy my customers. So the fabrics are from all over Africa. That's our uniqueness. We not just only use the Ankara fabric, but we use all the beautiful fabrics from Africa.
So I think there is actually a very large opportunity here, in the sense that not only is the business itself so going to have a better record of accounting, but also the impact on the overall Canadian system will be lowered if our small businesses are actually in a better position. So I think it's a very good presentation. I actually think one of the questions I did have was how did you plan to meet the audience that you're looking for in terms of getting your clients? That was actually addressed in the previous question, so I won't reiterate on that.
Yeah, I do. I love your enthusiasm. Now you have an extra follower because I just found you. And so I wanted to share, I love the idea of a consortium of powerhouse influencers like yourselves who are in the PR space. And so I'd love to connect you to someone who I met at an event where he was working cameras and photography. And he just blew me away. Like he just came over and saw, he's like, oh, she seems kind of cool. I'll talk to her for a minute. And I remember this was way before anybody was doing sort of digital or like video business cards. But he said, here, give me your phone. I'm going to send you this thing. And it was he created a video as his business card. And I've been such a fan of his work and his growth so far. His name is Javon. And I want to connect you to him because he's really hustling hard. His content is so gorgeous and beautiful. And I love this idea of dovetailing amazing people like you together to create like a power agency of people who each have really amazing niches that you specialize in, that you can collaborate together on really creating wicked PR and marketing opportunities.
Thank you so much for your presentation. It was clear, concise, to the point, the way any rocket pitch should be, and your passion truly came through in your delivery. Looking through the rubric that we were provided and through the feedback of my fellow judges, many of my questions have been answered. One thing that is top of mind though is I'm curious how we are going to bridge that gap between accounting and bookkeeping and providing consultancy and solutions to these entrepreneurs, because it is wonderful to provide them with that support. But what happens when we do recognize that they are in financial hardship? So I'm curious to hear a little bit more about that and how we are, truly developing these entrepreneurs to develop that skill set.
I feel like you've created a lot of good opportunities for yourself, but when it comes to illustrating to other people that opportunities that you can create for them or that you have done in terms of your career path, then it becomes more an issue of like expressing that information. Because right now, the way you just explained the Drake part, I'm like, wow, like, okay, so you are that talented in your industry to be able to work with someone like Drake and provide results. So things like that, you want to key in on them, you want to hold on to them and use that as a marketing theme, if you want, to let people know this is what I've worked at, this were the results, and if they're coming back, that's even great, right? Because then that shows interest, that shows that you've done your task properly. Good job on the presentation.
So very good presentation. I love the initiative. I think that is a growing concern that I'm very happy that you're able to tackle and move forward towards that and explain, just as the other panelists have mentioned. So I know that you're looking at just developing like a kind of like a after school program. Is that kind of what it is, kind of, or? Sorry.
It's not after school program. It's a leadership and self-advocacy program for youth. So we've been doing it in the past 2 years, but we just do it, like once in 3 months we run programs, but we want it to be something that would continue. So we are hoping to transition into an online school so that Black youth across Canada can be able to have access to the courses that we have.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I didn't get that part. Sorry. So no, I think that's especially now that we know that we're able to connect virtually. I think that's a very good initiative to have. That is something that would we all benefit from. Honestly, I don't have any more feedback in regards to that. I think it is a good initiative. Thank you very much for explaining, and the three of you that are part of the initiative.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for your presentation. That was very good. For a novice like myself in the area of cryptocurrency and all that, I think one thing that I would say is that you need more education for your clients. That it's extremely important. So you ought to invest in a proper education of prospective clients. Number two is that since this is an investment kind of portfolio, what's the risk factor? You're talking about people who don't have money and they have to get money from you to start off. What's the risk factor on the long term? Will this be available for people that actually need ready cash flow on day-to-day basis to even survive? So I think I'm not expecting a response at this point. I just want you to keep that in mind while you continue to develop your business. A lot of the presentation sounds futuristic to me because you're making certain assumptions that you did not back up with guarantees. When it comes to investing, that is very important.